Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be catching up on some Monster High news again, as well as talking about the Hissfits pack yet again, because, God, every day I don't have them, I feel myself go a little bit more insane. But we got some new pictures of the Hissfits, we got photos of the back of their box, as well as an angled shot of them in the box, which is always good. I love having new photos of these dolls. It's also been stated by the website that the Hissfits were found on, which is like every small business toy store there is, basically, plus Macy's, which hasn't stocked them yet, but most likely will. It's been stated that the Hissfits will allegedly, most likely, hopefully be releasing in the first quarter of this year, meaning that if they're not released by April, I am going to do something drastic. Anyway, my excitement for these dolls aside, let's get right into it. Let's start talking about the news, because there's also some head sculpts that we're going to talk about again because we have new context for them, so let's hit it. We'll talk about some Amazon listings first. This is a new Amazon listing that was found for a character named Lenore, Loomington. So there's no photos for this doll, and the price is in Australian dollars, not US dollars, so 150 USD AUD, 150 AUD translates roughly to around 98 US dollars, so most likely that's how much this doll is going to cost, around $100. So yeah, this begs the question, who the hell is this? Well, from what we know, Lenore Loomington is the garden ghost who we've known about but have not seen. We have this head sculpt that is believed to be the garden ghost, so that's something to go off of. So, from what little we know about this doll, the things I have been able to see... Let me find the post again. Allegedly, this seems to be Edgar Allan Poe inspired, who is, that's, somebody who writes poetry. I don't know anything about him. I just saw him on South Park in the Emos episode, the Goth Kids 3, Rise of the Emos or whatever, so I don't know much about Edgar Allan Poe. But yeah, apparently Lenore is like the name of his wife who had died or something. Obviously he's dead now too, but like his wife died before he did and he wrote like poetry about her. Look, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound stupid, but I don't know anything about this. But I'm pretty sure Loomington is also a reference to one of his poems, so most likely this doll is going to be some sort of artsy take. Although it's also been noted to be a designer series. I don't know. We don't know anything about this doll. I just wanted to bring it up so I can say that I've covered it in a video. But yeah, the doll's going to be expensive, and that's all we know. Next up, we got some news about the creature from the Black Lagoon, who for some reason is posted to Amazon currently. I think this might be the Australian Amazon yet again, because this was found around the same time that the Lenore Loomington. I hope I'm saying that right. Watch it not be Lenore, watch it just be Lenore, and I was right the first time, I don't know, but they were found about the same time, so that's fun. So, this is the first time we've had a Skullector listing pop up on Amazon first, before anywhere else, and interestingly enough, this one even has a release date. The release date's set for March 1st. So, for that release date to come to fruition, the doll would have to be announced tomorrow, because it's currently Tuesday the 27th, and March 1st is this Friday, so yeah, for this to happen, they would have to announce the creature tomorrow. And if they do, I'll make a video about it, but currently, I'm not sure what Mattel's plan is. There is nothing on their release calendar for Monster High, and usually they put it on the release calendar, so for all we know, the creature could release on that date, or maybe it won't. I don't know, but here's a refresher of what the creature's head sculpt looks like. Keep in mind this is prototype plastic, so not the finalized color. Most likely the final creature will be green because the creature was green. This is what the head sculpt looks like from the side. The gills are very detailed. It's a very good sculpt. Like, the sculpt work on this head is honestly pretty good. It's amazing. My good friend Zombie X Corn actually bought one of these prototype heads and just thought I'd sprinkle that in there. Some people bought these heads and own them, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, enough stalling and talking about Amazon listings, let's get to the Hissfits. The last time I talked about these dolls, it was because their inbox photos had finally been revealed to the public. And here's a quick refresher of what that looks like. Their package is huge and looks really nice, and I really want this set in the box. I want to buy like 2 or 3 sets, and I would keep 1 in the box at the very least. I really like the packaging design. It is similar to Amped Up Frankie, but I just really like the way the dolls all look in there. I love how all their extra accessories are displayed next to them. I love everything about this pack. And the box art is one of my favorite parts. I adore it. Thankfully, we have a full view of it from the back of the box now. I am so happy that they gave this pack artwork. Usually when historically, when G3 does big packs like this, like, think of like the Sam's Club exclusive like bedroom playset that came with just stock photos of the dolls on the back of the box. It was the same with the Ghoul Spirit 6-pack. It was just photos of the dolls. I am very happy that this box comes with artwork on the back of the box. Like, you've got their whole dressing room, you got the stage that they're going to go out to and perform on. They got 3 microphones to make Toralei's voice 3 times as loud, because I don't think the other 2 sing. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the episode, but I loved it. And I love this box art. We also got this alternate angle, which does unfortunately confirm that Toralei does not have black streaks in her hair, which sucks, because in these stock photos she does. She has a very big, visible black streak, both at the front, kind of like right by her ear, like the back part of her like side part, but you can also see black in the curled hair right above her tail. There is black in that hair. There is a black streak. So it's weird to me that that was lost, because these inbox photos tend to be more accurate than these photos which display prototypes. And look, there we go, another clear view of the black streak in her hair. It's just been removed for the final release, and I'm fine with it. I can live with it. I can get a black streak rooted into her hair by like a customizer. Or maybe I'll finally take up rerouting for myself and do it myself. I don't know. But I just think it's weird. I do think that's weird, but I'm still happy with the way the doll looks. I love this Toralei. I love the Werecat twins, and I just cannot wait for this pack to be obtainable, to say the least. I may sound calm right now, but inside there are so many emotions going through my mind that I cannot even begin to put into words. I'm trying to keep myself coherent for this video. I don't want to like go off on like a big rant or something. I did notice that Persephone does not seem to have that much purple in her hair in these stock photos. Like, there's a little bit you can see behind her head, like kind of like rooted at the back of her hairline. But then in the box, she has a ton of purple in her hair. So that's yet another change. So, you know, that is something to be aware of. I just love how much stuff the dolls come with. They look great. I really love how all 3 of the sisters, well, the 2 sisters and their cousin Toralei, because they made them cousins in this generation, I still think that was weird and pointless to do. They were never related in G1 and they didn't need to be in G3, but fine, okay, I can live with that, you know? But, yeah, let's take a closer look at this box art, though. I love it. We need to look at it. Unfortunately, this is the clearest photo I was able to get from the back of their box, from zooming in on it, from the website that it was found on, and once again, we can see that Toralei did have black in her hair, and it was just cut for some reason. Why was it cut? She should have kept it. My dogs just started barking for no reason. That's the reason I cut the footage. Anyway, yeah, Persephone does have the purple in her hair in the box art, which is interesting because, again, in these initial stock photos, it was not very prevalent. It was clearly there, kind of. You can see it, like, by the back of her thigh at that part of her hair. But, like, for the most part, it wasn't very visible. In this photo, it's almost completely... You can't see it. Like, I cannot see it in this photo, to be honest. But, yeah, allegedly that was always there. Sure, I can live with that. I just really, really love this artwork. It's so much fun. I love how expressive all the characters are. Like, look at Meality's face. She's so cute. I know she's putting on her, like, eye makeup and that's why she's winking, but it's also just cute that she is winking. And Persephone is serving unimaginable amounts of cunt because they just decided to give her the cuntiest face I've ever seen. I know some of you don't like that word, but it's the only way I can describe it. Look at her face. Look at it. Sorry again for the blurry quality, but look at her face, dude. Look, she is low-key looking two different directions, but she is still serving. She is. Then we got Meowlity's goofy ass over here. She thinks everything's a fucking game. But yeah, all in all, I am so excited for this pack. I cannot wait to spend $75. I want it. I want this pack so badly. And again, to the people who think it's overpriced, it's fair. $75 is not a small amount of money. But also, I need you guys to consider what we're getting for $75 compared to something like Haunt Couture, which costs the same amount. For $75, you get 3 dolls. You get tons of accessories, just an unimaginable amount. They all have instruments. Toralei has a microphone. They come with eye coffins, food accessories, a poster of themselves. That's adorable. They have a poster of themselves. They've got a clothing rack to put their extra pieces on. Like, it's so much stuff that I'm shocked Mattel isn't charging at least $100 for it. I'm happy that it's only $75, because it boils down to $25 a doll, which is how much they cost in G3 anyway. Not to mention, if this is available at Macy's, they are always running a minimum of a 10% off sale. Meaning that at the very least, if you buy them from Macy's, from the Toys R Us section, again, this is if you live in the US, but if you buy them there, and you get that 10% off, sometimes it's 15%, so you could even get like 5% extra. They will be cheaper. So at most, you would still be spending around $70, because, you know, you gotta factor tax in. But you get a percentage off, you know? It would still be a bit cheaper. And that's not like to mention if you have like coupons or something for Macy's. Basically, I think the price is fine here. I'm not one to defend high prices. I even said Vampire Heart Draculaura, despite her gorgeousness, was a bit overpriced, but regardless, I didn't mind. I didn't pay it. They gave me a refund because my doll came with a crushed box. Terrible example. Anyway, basically, I don't mind that this pack costs $75. Unlike the Ghoul Spirit pack, which was $120, I think this one's actually worth it. The dolls come with enough pieces, enough separate pieces, and their hair seems to be saran based on these photos. I feel like it would look a lot worse if it was poly. So, you know, just throwing that out there. I think Meowlity's hair speaks for itself. It's kind of yellowish, which is a good sign, because when it's kind of yellowish like that, that means it's white saran and not white poly, which is Snow White. This is why I hesitate to bring up the Hissfits in my videos. I always end up going on a tirade about them. I just have so much to say. Can you imagine how long my actual review for these dolls is going to be? You guys are going to have to sit through a 30-minute review, and it's literally just going to be me examining every single bit of Toralei. Like, the twins will get, like, 2 minutes at the end, maybe. Actually, it would probably be, like, 10 minutes per doll. I feel like they all deserve that. I'm getting off topic again. Look at me go. Holy shit. So yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon might be releasing on Friday. We'll see if Mattel announces her tomorrow, because that's sometimes how they do it. So, you know, if this doll gets announced tomorrow, then she's definitely releasing on Friday, and the Amazon listing was correct. If not, the Amazon listing was wrong, and whoever wrote it should be fired. And the Garden Ghost is overpriced as shit, and kind of looks like Vendala. So, that's fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Every time I get a chance to talk about the Hissfits, I will take it. You best believe the moment somebody gets them in person, I'm going to be dissecting every single one of the photos taken of them, like my life depends on it or something. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am gonna go eat a burger. Bye!